Most butterfly effect games usually start out saying choices matter. Almost every single one of them doesn't really follow that rule. Unlike those developers, Supermassive Games definitely follows that rule. You have to be very careful, you have to pay close attention to what you're doing. Just because you're passing all the QTEs doesn't mean you're keeping everyone safe. That is the core base of the game, and Supermassive Games did that beautifully. -1 cent. For some odd reason, these devs have this odd fetish when it comes to skulls. You constantly see it in their games.
No! I don't want to die!
Silence! Your words are meaningless here. Your blood will pay the debt our king demands. Your sacrifice will lift his curse from our land.
General Barato!
Saving the character of interest cliche. Alright, so this is a bit confusing. During this little war that was going on, the sun went down and someone killed the king. It didn't show who, how, or when. That's a sin on its own. Also, this place looks insanely clean for a place that just got raided. I'm inclined to believe it was the vampire creatures, but take a closer look at it. It's insanely clean and not much blood is shed.
Stop!
This fool clearly sees this guy scared and running away from something. What's even weird is the fact that he can hear those noises and still chooses to ignore it. Game wastes 2 minutes just to finish this introduction. Moving on.
You should read this.
Didn't you hear? There's a new king in the castle.
Looks that way. You are?
This is my assistant, Clarice Stokes.
Dr. Clarice Stokes.
Character corrects the one introducing them with a doctor remark. I mean, why do people do that? I get they work hard for that title, but it's so unnecessary. You want to show off? Show off to people who gives a damn about these degrees. Goodness, Ashley, what did they do to your chin? They made you look like Leafy.
Rachel King,
Colonel King has arrived on base, ma'am. He's en route to the briefing room.
I'll be there in 5. Fuck, it's him. It's early.
Your husband, you mean?
Man, you know she's married and you're over here about to rip her uniform off? If you enjoy being a side dude, then that's a serious L for you.
Damn, Joey, they got you sitting behind a desk? You want me to make a call?
Nah, I'm all good. People who sit behind desks don't tend to catch so many bullets, you know? So this must be the one and only satellite guy.
Lieutenant Colonel Eric King. And if I'm not mistaken, Lance Corporal, that makes me your commanding officer.
Shitting me, right? Crap, he's not shitting me.
Joey, I would pass off the fact that you had no idea about your new commander, but you had an ID with the commander's face on it. This new ID gives him access to new grounds. You're still going to tell me you had no clue about this?
I'm gonna need access to your network.
Who the hell are you?
This is Dr. Stokes. I've given her full clearance.
I bet you have.
Rachel, was that a cheating reference? Well, there wasn't an ounce of evidence that Eric has been cheating on you. You, however, have been with other men. You have no right to act so smug.
I don't know, man. This don't feel right. I'm getting this tingle down the back of my neck.
Oh, the old "this don't feel right" cliche.
Nothing has changed, Eric. You know that. You and I, there is no you and I. It's over.
Please, Rach, don't say that. You're not wearing your wedding ring.
For some odd reason, Eric is surprised Rachel isn't wearing her ring. After she just finished telling him it's over. Not only that, but didn't Jason explain to him that he had no clue about Eric and Rachel being married?
Sure. I'm so sorry. Rachel never said she was married.
Eric, I understand this is the year 2003 and many people didn't know about technology as much as today. But you should know UV lights can cause cancer. Exposing yourself so close can only speed up the process.
What's your mama and the Bermuda Triangle have in common?
Why are you fucking it like?
They both swallow Marines.
Yeah, that's pretty good, boy. Hey, look, your mama's so nasty. I called her for phone sex, now I got a fucking ear infection.
Really? We're doing your mama jokes while flying to war? Well, your mama's so dumb she put a watch in the piggy bank and thought she was saving time. See? We can all make these dumb jokes.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm straight.
What's going on in there?
Just some shit I gotta work through, man. It's all good. I'm chill.
You're flying into war and you're thinking about the chick that is married to someone else? How about you get through this first and then handle your business? War is a very unpredictable event and anything well planned can go horribly wrong.
Semper Fi.
Semper Fi.
Semper Fi? What's that, some kind of Boy Scout thing?
You work with Marines and you don't know what Semper Fi means? Also, Nick, you can't be using that term when you're literally banging another woman who's married to someone else.
I don't know about you guys, but something doesn't feel right about this place.
Something doesn't feel right about this cliche. Look at this guy just shooting randomly in a wide open area. No cover, just standing in an open field.
Let's burn fuckers out with WB! You can't use phosphorus against people! Oh, come on, you rather us hold hands and sing Kumbaya around the fucking campfire? Shut the fuck up for a second and let me think. What you think about, huh? We're getting massacred! Permission to use WB!
What's wrong with Jason's head? Someone thinks like that near me is going to creep me out. I love how you can choose not to shoot Jason, but if you choose to shoot, this happens. By the way, John, how did you react when you found out I tried to shoot Jason?
Rachel! Rachel! Oh shit!
Man, you aimed it right at Infinite. You almost killed me. How did you not know that was me? Then why'd you want to kill me?
Bro, the amount of deaths I see in y'all.
That's Merle.
How did he get caught on those wires when they weren't anywhere to be seen?
No load of these packs.
Man, you standing still like that waiting for something to happen makes your death so obvious. Okay, a couple of sins here. One, when we start seeing those things, you'll never see them that fast. Clarice was snatched faster than a pile of PS5s. Also, you're going to tell me that vampire creatures didn't attack the rest of the team because the plot didn't demand it? It would have been the perfect opportunity since they weren't prepared for what's to come. I'm very intrigued to know where they've been carrying those ropes that seems to be like 100 feet long.
It'll work. Just needs gas. We need to find some.
So check this out. They realize the generator needs gas, we find some gas. It starts leaking out, then we find some tape to seal it completely so the gas can stop leaking out. Here's the problem though. It's gas. That means it's liquid. Tape cannot beat liquid. But due to game logic, tape was enough to make the generator stop leaking.
How's the leg holding up?
Leg? Oh, you mean the prosthesis? I lost my leg back on the highway.
Don't. I still feel guilty.
Oh, poor baby. You feel guilty, but here you are cheating on your husband.
With that. You weren't to blame for that crash.
Mom, let's get to work.
Was that really supposed to be a jump scare? Especially when that vampire thing didn't take the chance to actually kill them? It honestly breaks the tension in the game.
We have power. There was a way in for these people. There's a way out for us.
Yeah, right above you. Same way you came in. There isn't a door that leads to the surface.
Shit!
How are you missing two running targets that are literally running in a straight line? You have to work on your aim before heading to a war zone. That's pretty much like a mechanic trying to repair a car but doesn't know how to fix the car. It seems every game enjoys following the rules of these convenient radios. Watch how Rachel calls back over the radio. Jason tries to reply to her call, but unfortunately Rachel doesn't catch this reply.
Contact! Contact! Taking fire! Does anyone call me over?
That's Rachel! Hey, this is Mailman 2-1 Actual. Say again. Over. King, this is Mailman 2-1 Actual. How copy? Over. Damn!
No!
Hold on. Did Rachel hover in midair without holding on to anything? Let's see that again.
No!
Wow. Apparently Supermassive Games took some inspiration from Looney Tunes. Look at this fool walking away as if he did something. But the real sin is the fact that he didn't hear Rachel screaming.
What happened to Rachel?
We were ambushed by the enemy. They opened fire on us. And Rachel, she fell. I held on.
This is some poor, and I mean poor acting. Eric sounds like he just finished running them out instead of actually crying. Besides, I don't see any tears.
Mailman 2-1 Actual to all call signs. How copy? Over.
Joey, report in, over.
Joey's dead.
The fuck you talking about?
The Iraqis tore right through him. He died in my fucking arms.
I ain't telling him this now. I mean, I get you guys were caught by a big surprise, but telling your teammate that a man is down is very crucial information.
You know I was seeing Rachel.
Are you serious?
Been 3 weeks.
It's been 3 weeks and you're over here risking everyone's life? Holding everyone back because Rachel, a married woman, is in your mind? Oh man, selfish people like this disgust me. Also, who falls in love within 3 weeks? Listen to what he said to Rachel in the beginning.
This could be our last time together, Rachel. After what happened at the checkpoint, I thought I was done. These last few weeks, you've lifted me up. I don't know where I'd be without you.
A simp is forever sinful.
Acknowledged. Pull back now and secure the perimeter. Dropkick out.
Oh, so now everyone wants to reply to each other. Convenience? Somebody please explain to me how Rachel survived this fall. You can clearly see that this fall is deep and there is no way she should survive that. Especially if she landed on blood which is thicker than water. How is that rope so clean? Okay, so now we see one of those creatures pursuing Rachel. Why didn't they convert her into one of those vampire beings when she was unconscious for several hours? We interrupt this program to bring you The Descent. Ali, what are you doing here? These devs need to stop putting her in their games. This ain't right. Where in the world did you come from?
Oh boy. Don't move!
Salim, you really didn't see him walk behind Eric? You're looking straight at him. Also, not only that was a lame jump scare, but I want to know what was the purpose of that when Vampire Joey could have killed Eric immediately. If that was a way to build up tension, then it completely failed.
They still work.
Well, looks to me like they just snagged up.
Don't feel much like climbing out there.
What the fuck, Joey? Shit, Joey, it's me!
Jason, his skin is pretty much charcoal. He has 2 horns coming out of his forehead. His teeth are super sharp. Do you really think that's the Joey you knew? Also, not only Joey is here, but for some reason he turned into those vampire creatures. My question is how? He was killed by the Iraqis earlier in the game. So how in the world is Joey a vampire?
We gotta find a way out of this hole.
So, this is where you've been hiding out? Do you have any weapons?
Do you mind?
Just need some batteries for this damn light.
You could just ask. That ever cross your mind?
Are you serious? You're getting pissy in a situation like this? I don't give a damn about your personal belongings when I need to survive.
A minute isn't gonna kill us.
Until it does.
God, you look terrible.
Gee, thanks, Rachel. You ever think about going into motivational speaking?
Seriously though, are you okay?
That's gotta be about the dumbest question I have ever been asked.
I have to agree with Clarice over here. Do any of these Marines have eyes? Her skin tone is almost the same color as the background.
It's not easy being queen bitch. You think I got where I am with a soft word and a warm smile?
And here's me thinking you Langley types grew up on Easy Street.
Easy Street? I had to graft to get here. You think it bothers me what people call me? I wear that shit like a badge of fucking honor. They have no idea of the shithill I've climbed just to get to where I am right now.
Actually, they do. They did the same thing you did. The only difference is that it's harder for you because you're a female, meaning you're physically weaker than a man.
Hello there, rabbit.
You were just aiming at him. How do you miss a clear shot like that?
Are we good?
Tim, isn't it? I understand you're not the brightest, Nick, but even you must know what I'm talking about. You've been fucking him, haven't you?
That's the best you got?
I promise you I am not editing this part. Devs, you guys made this look like a middle school student edited this fight. Also, you two really fighting over some chick? You're staring death right at the face and now you're pushing survival aside for this petty inconvenience? There are others that aren't trying to die for this love triangle.
Colonel or no colonel?
Don't, Nick. I tried waiting, Eric. I really did. I'm sorry.
Always loyal.
Always loyal, huh? You weren't so loyal when you cut the rope.
Oh, so now you want to turn it on to him. Okay, what did you say to Eric when you saw him again?
You followed climbing protocol. You had no other choice but to cut the rope. We don't need to discuss it.
A+ for effort? Eric, if you're unaware of common sense, it's best to expose the UV light directly to them, not when there's a giant door between you and the vampire creatures.
This is our house! Our rules!
Sorry, devs, you're not going to be slick and think I'm going to let that slide. That door was already open. The creatures already added so much force that it broke the wood that kept it locked. The only thing that prevented the door from opening was massive plot armor. Also, now that everyone is gone, there's no more plot armor in this room. Therefore, the demons are more than able to break the door open. Good job on telling them where you placed the grenade trap, Nick. Don't cry about it now, you have vampires chasing you.
Shit! They're coming through! Fucking things are worse than sewer rats!
I actually had to stop typing the script for this video and sit to think about what I just heard. I'm over here wondering, how is it that none of them run out of bullets? They've been shooting all day long. Ever since Daw and his men attacked the Marines, yet they're still shooting.
What's up, Doc?
If I think for 1 second you're trying to cross me, best believe me, following second you're dead.
I kill vampires. You think I'm afraid of a jarhead?
No, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
They're vampires.
Not possible.
You know, at this point, if I see these demon-looking creatures with wings, with these giant claws that are trying to eat me alive, that is capable of turning my own comrades into human-eating savages, that burns alive in the sunlight, I wouldn't push the thought of vampires being real aside. Honestly, nothing would surprise me at this point.
Fired up. You're crazy. If those vampires come from anywhere down there, you really want to find them in their own home?
What I've been doing since I set foot in this country. Get that elevator working.
Okay, not only that this elevator is still working, but that generator is also still working. Also, the archaeologists that used this elevator decades ago never came back up. That means no one ever came back up to turn off the generator. So I would love to know how there's still gas in it. I do not give a damn what's going on. That looks like I'm dipping myself into an ocean of acid. I will not be going down there.
Next time, all you have to do is whistle, and I'll come running to defend your honor.
Oh, like my very own loyal puppy dog.
Semper Fi. He means always loyal.
I'm more than capable of looking after myself. Now get your feet off my dash, you hillbilly.
And you're going to tell me Rachel survived that? What's crazy is the fact that Eric is the one with the prosthetic foot. Make it make sense, please.
I can't do this anymore. It's time. It's gotta be time.
Time for what?
You know what? We lay the cards on the table. We can't keep playing this, man.
Nick, listen.
No, you listen. If I get killed down here, I want to know I stood up like a real man.
You've been banging another man's wife when you were fully aware of it. You're not a man no matter what you say.
Joe, you said you tell him when the time was right. I need you to tell him now. Tell him the truth. You don't wear a ring because your marriage ended a year ago.
He's right. It is time. Roll it out for us.
Now? Right fucking now?
Yes, now. We may not have another chance.
Fine. Eric, you and I, we had something very special. But that was a long time ago. This isn't about choosing. It's about knowing what's best for me. I want to start a new life.
I can give you that.
No, you can't. After we split, it took me a long time to find hope. Nick is Hope.
How could you do this to me? You're my wife.
We've been apart for a whole year. Things change. I've changed. I'm not the same woman you married. You cut that rope and let me fall. Is that your idea of being my rock?
No hard feelings. You stay out of my way.
Who laughs like that? But anyways, Nick, is this you? I already lost respect for you. Nick, she's covered in blood. You're disgusting.
Hey, fuck this! I got something for you!
Saving the hero at the nick of time cliche.
Sergeant K, what do we got left?
So we got 8 clips of 556 FMJ, 3 40mm high X rounds, a couple of 9mm pistols, 4 clips between them. We'll make that work. Huh. Plus 2 phosphor rounds.
Nick just said a whole entire inventory. What's sinful about this is that they'll be shooting for an infinite amount of time after showing very limited ammo.
I'm not gonna allow him to carry a pistol.
Rachel, he's been way more useful than you. Last time I checked, he saved your life. So keep that mouth shut and do what you do best. Ain't that right, Nick?
Hoorah. Going left.
There's no way you didn't sense something was behind you. Also, this vampire has some serious teleporting abilities. Alright guys, watch this for a minute.
Nah, nigga, I ain't picking up the phone right now. Nah. About to get another heartbeat out of this bitch. Yo, there balls on this nigga.
Where the
Wait,
fuck
what if I
is
can
this
beat
guy?
him? What a...
He can walk that off.
And Nick, we trust.
Nick! Answer me, damn it!
You just exploded.
Come on, buddy, let me hear your voice.
I mean, honestly, if he survives this shit, I won't be surprised. Game logic.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
but we
like,
also saw this bitch fall 100 feet. We saw this bitch fall 100 feet. Like,
It don't mean he's dead. Until I see his head cracked, I don't know anything. I mean, to be honest, I ain't looking too hard out there. Yo, sounds like he's alive, bro. Yo, this nigga's alive! What? This nigga's alive!
There is no way he should be alive right now. Not only did he survive the explosion that happened right on him, but he survived the impact, and he's not burning alive right now. If the vampires are still burning, there's no reason he shouldn't be burning as well.
I'm 200 meters from the door. Bearing 320. But I'm injured. I need help.
What's it going to take to actually kill this thing? Vampire's greatest weakness is fire. How is he still standing? Oh, now the game wants to get rid of you. I see. When the plot armor wears off, that means you're done too.
Jason!
That was actually pretty sick. Salim and Jason proved to be the best characters in this entire game. Get out of here. There's no way Rachel actually manages to hook the surface due to how high the surface actually is. Even if Rachel was able to reach the surface in one try, what is the hook holding onto? All I see is a smooth surface of tiny pebbles. First of all, an eclipse is never that fast. It takes a few minutes to start and a few minutes to end. Why are you smiling back? The only reason she's smiling at you is because she's out of options. He's going back to her, isn't he?
I'd like to talk more about the entities.
The vampires.
I'm finding it very hard to believe that you killed those things with that.
Well, if you look at it closely, it has dried blood. Obviously, you're dissecting one of those creatures. How about you do some DNA testing and see if the blood really is from those creatures? Wait, you guys asked about Nick when you have his body? It seems you enjoy wasting time. Also, you're going to tell me you guys went all the way to the motherlode of those creatures? Why? How? Why? Damn, you ugly.
These things, they're advanced. They're stronger than us, more intelligent than us. If you want to get ahead of this, you need to start taking me seriously.
None of us doubt the severity of the situation, Colonel. A number of people have died.
I made it out alive. And I'm gonna make sure those things stay buried in that hellhole where they belong.
And how you gonna do that? You literally just said they're stronger and smarter than you. I highly doubt you have the resources to actually do that when there's still a megaton of them.
Those things are still down there. What are you doing about them?
There will be plenty of time to talk things through. Right now, I suggest you count your blessings that you came through the other side. It's nothing short of a miracle that you survived down there.
I learned not to rely on anyone but myself. I was stronger than them all.
Oh, is that a fact? Clarice saved you. Jason saved you. Hell, even your own enemy, Salim, saved you. Keep that false ego to yourself and keep that mouth shut.
If I think for 1 second you're trying to cross me, best believe me, following second you're dead.
I kill vampires. You think I'm afraid of a jarhead?
Who are you?
You really have no idea, do you, Bruce?